then the equivalency, and then I will say 17 raised to y equals 10. I cannot solve this. I don't know what I raised 17 to get 10. I have no idea. Must be a negative number, because if it's a positive number, I'll never get 10. But I don't know what it is. And many calculators do not have the option of do not allow you to plug in the base you want. So there is a way of determining this. With a change, I need to change this base of base formula. So assuming the calculator that you have only has natural log, which is what base? Natural log E, and common log, which is base 10, it doesn't matter which one you use. But this is the formula. Fraction. You can use this or this, not both. There is no need. The top, log of the number, common log. And the bottom, common log of the previous base. If you don't want to use common log, you can use natural log. Natural log 10 from the number over, what do you think? That's it. So let's find those and check that that is true. Ready? So log 10 and close the parenthesis and divide by log 17. And press enter. Okay, it wasn't a negative number, it was a number less than 1. Okay, then the other one, I have to get the same thing. You don't have to do both, but let's verify that we get the same thing, divided by natural log 17. Oh no, I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Okay, press enter, it has to have the same number. How do I check my answer? What if log base 17 of 10 is not really 0.812711? How do I check? I raise
17 to that number
to get?
and it should be a 10.
Exactly. Awesome. So 17 power previous answer, and when I hit enter one more time, I should get
10.
That's it. So that number is correct. Indeed, 0.8127 is the correct number. Log base 17 of 10 is 0.8127. This is the entire material for the course, and the entire material for test 4. There is nothing else. So we have 15 minutes today. So please tell me, what would you like me to go back to? Because in 15 minutes I won't be able to review everything. You want to go back to chapter 7 for some problems, or you want to stay on chapter 12 with more problems? What do you think would be the best for the next 15 minutes? And then on next week we will review for the final. And I'm hoping you're showing up if you can on Saturday. So please start redoing all your tests. Test 1, 2, and 3. And you have for test 4 till including next Saturday, the 9th. So I'm hoping that this Saturday we'll review together more. And then next week, entire next week, you'll have for the test 4, and then on Thursday, if you can stay with the other class, because I have 2 classes with them, Tuesday night and Thursday night, that would be great to review again. So it's up to you. So what would you like me to do right now?
Can we do some of the G-comp
Yes,
problem?
yes, of course. So I'm looking at the end of chapter 12. Let's say problem 7 on page 773. We're asked to find H comp G of 2, and we are given, sorry, so H comp G of 2, and we are given H of x equals x to the third minus x squared, and we are given G of x equals x plus 1. How do I determine H comp G of 2? By definition, H comp G of 2 is H of,
G of 2.
excellent. I always start with the inner function. So I have to determine this piece. How do I get G of 2, and how much is G of 2? G of 2 will be?
The G of x would be 3.
Exactly. So then I'm really asked to find H of 3, because G of 2 is 3. Good. So let's look at H. H says blah cubed minus blah squared. What do I have to write?
3 cubed minus 3 cubed.
Excellent. 3 cubed I know is 27. 3 squared I know is 9. So the answer is, that's it. F of x, this is problem 15 and 16. F of x is the square root of x plus 2. We have in problem 15, we are told this function is 1 to 1. We know the graph, and by the horizontal line test is 1 to 1. Find the following. In part A, for 15, we're asked to find f of 7. And in part B for 15, we're asked to find f inverse of 3. Okay, so let's start with f of 7. How much is f of 7? Good. So remember the idea. If the function is applied to 7 and it returns 3 through the function, then the inverse is applied to and will return for sure. That's it. Let's look at 16. F of negative 1 for the same function, and then f inverse of 1. Let's find f of negative 1. How much is f of negative 1? 1. How much is f inverse of 1?
Negative.
That's it. Awesome. Any questions? Okay. Find an equation for the inverse function. So let's say we have 23. We are given f of x equals 6x plus 11. The question is asking us to find f inverse. And if you remember, there is a 4-step procedure for that. What is the first step?
Replace f of x by y.
Good. So y equals 6x plus 11. Done.
Interchange x and y.
Good. X equals 6y plus 11.
And then solve for y.
Good. How do I do that?
X minus 11 divided by 6.
Final step.
Replace y by
The notation, F inverse.
inverse.
That's it. Done. Let's solve 35. 9 raised to x plus 1 equals 243. What type of equation is this? Good. Very good. I know the left-hand side can be presented how? Immediately. That's it. Raised to x plus 1. So then I'm looking for something that will replace 243 with a base of, for sure, 3. So let's look it up. Divide 243 by 3, then the answer by 3, and then see what you get. So I'm hoping that this is 3 raised to a power. So here's the idea. I'm sorry?
So that one, that'd be 3 to the 7.
I trust you.
Because she said 27, right? I think you said 27, right?
Okay.
Divided by
We'll check in a minute. We'll check in a minute. 3 to the 7 is this. 999, right?
27.
No, 9 times 9 times 9. So this is 81 times.
That's what you got was 27. Gotcha. Yeah.
So is this product 3 to the 7? Is this product with 243? I doubt.
Yeah, it's, she was right, it was 27.
No. So let's do this together, okay? Okay, let's do this together. Here's how we do it. 243 is divisible by 3. So then I get 81. So this is divisible by 3, and I get 27. This is divisible by 3, and I get 9. This is divisible by 3, and I get 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? So 3 squared to x plus 1 equals 3 to the 5th. Now the left-hand side. 3 raised to which power? Excellent. The right-hand side is 3 to the 5th. Two numbers are equal and they have the same base. What has to happen? Therefore, 2x must equal. Therefore, x must equal. That's it. Um, 41. Find the amount accrued if $1,600 is invested at 9% interest compounded semi-annually. What does N mean? Semi-annually. 2. And for 7 years. So this is the principal. And this is 0.09. How do I determine this? The amount accrued or the accumulated amount is. Very good. 1
plus 0.09 over 2
raised to.
2 times 7.
That's it. Let's plug it in. We can't do this by hand. So 1,600 in parentheses 1 plus 0.09 divided by 2, close the parenthesis, caret, I recommend parentheses for the power always, 2 times 7, close the parenthesis and press enter. So in 7 years, our account grew to 2963.11. Any questions? Let's graph a function. Like, let's say 39. Last problem. Y equals 2 raised to x minus 4. What type of function is this? True. Okay. What is the domain of an exponential function? Is the exponential function friendly or it gives headaches? Friendly, which means everything. We like exponential functions friendly. So let's pick some numbers. Let's say -2, -1, 0, 2, 4, 6. And let's get the y value. So we can do this. So let's go to the graphing calculator. In y equals, please clear if you have anything else. And let's put in this function 2, power, in parentheses, very important, x minus 4. 2, in parentheses, x minus 4. And we want to go to second and table. And let's punch in these numbers that we want to get the values for. I'm going to punch in -2 and enter. I'm going to punch in -1 and enter. 0 and enter. 2 and enter. 4 and enter. 6 and enter. I'm going to copy them in my chart, and that's what I'm going to use to plot. The first one is ridiculous. I can't even, but that's a legitimate number. -1, 0.03. For 0, 0.06. For 2, 0.25. For 4, 1. For 6, 4. I copied those numbers in my chart. Here they are. And now I'm going to graph. Is this function going to be increasing on all its domain or decreasing? Why? True. Why? Because the base is
higher than 1.
excellent. Good. So now from left to right, don't make me plot the first 3 because I can't, but I'm going to have to show something. So -2, so it's right here. It's a negative number. Why is this a negative? Oh no, I'm sorry, it's positive. Of course, it cannot be negative. Okay, so right here, and then -1 a little bit bigger, and at 0, okay, and at 2.5, 3, 4, at 4 is 1, and at 6 is 4. Here it is. Don't make it touch the x-axis. I'm sorry, it's just the marker touch the x-axis. It does not. So this is 2 raised to x minus 4. Clear how to get the points? Okay. Very good. Any questions? So we finished absolutely everything that we needed to do from this course. I know it was kind of rushed. I know in just one meeting a week, it's tough. I hope to see you on Saturday. I'll be here in this room from 12 to 2 if you can. But what I would like you to do between now and Saturday, review everything from chapter 7 and 12 and say, I have questions on this. And then for next Saturday, review all 4 tests. Hopefully you take the test between now and then, and you'll get it back and review all 4 tests. And come back and say, I need review this. We will review next Thursday, of course. Next Thursday is our last class.
Like we just started this course.
I know.
I had a break from school, so I just started with just one class and we started back up again.
It's kind of the road taken algebra too. So thankfully, me taking this has led to being able to actually help myself.
Oh. They weren't teaching us. We weren't in school, so I mean, at least he's kind of.
Everything okay? Right.
Have you
You too. See you Saturday if you can. Hello, how are you doing?
How are you?
Hanging in there.
I'm trying to do this 7.5 and such, but I'm not understanding what I'm supposed